24, Your Lordship.
Who's the other side?
I'm for petitioner, Lordship.
Who, the last item?
The last item, Your Lordship.
Colonel Shushupal, why?
Your Lordship, the affidavit, Your Lordship, requires the signature, Your Lordship. We've sent for the signature.
But only the hearing list.
Your Lordship.
Why isn't the hearing list? You asked for hearing?
No,
Your
Lordship.
Lordship.
Lordship, even we were supposed
Your
to file
Lordship, during
our rejoinder, Lordship.
Your Lordship, when the miscase was listed along with the main petition,
Yes.
Your Lordship, during that time only, Your Lordship, it was listed in the hearing list, Your Lordship, from that time.
No, what time order? It's not for hearing. What do you for hearing? Expeditious hearing, not for. It's for the admission hearing, not for. Can you,
Lordship, even we would like
you're
to
for?
petitioner,
No,
Lordship.
no, what do you want?
We would like to file a rejoinder to even their.
You file your affidavit.
No, Your Lordship, will be
You don't
filing.
have respondent number?
I'm the private respondent, Your Lordship.
Number?
5. Number 5, Your Lordship.
Number 5, yes. Dr. Mose, you file your affidavit? Yes, MS Maudi, on behalf of the Maudi, on behalf of respondent 5. Please allow how much? 1 week's further time to file affidavit. You already filed? Yes, yes, Mr. Pariat, please be allowed a week thereafter to file a rejoinder to the affidavit.
Lordship, for all the
respondents.
rejoinder,
Yes,
Lordship.
all the respondents. This is a matter of division hearing after 2 weeks, yes. Yes.
May please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I beg to make a mention of item number 15, Your Lordship. I humbly pray, Your Lordship, kindly this matter may be listed after 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
No objection, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Highly obliged.
I beg to make a mention on item number 20, Your Lordship. Can you list this matter after 2 weeks, Your Lordship?
You have for the petitioner 20?
22. For the petitioner, yes.
What's the matter about?
There's a contract by district councilman for check it.
Why, Mr. D, this is very bad. You want to do only fresh cases. You don't deal. Yes. How long? 6
2
weeks?
weeks.
Take it after 4 weeks. Save the bother of mentioning it again after 2 weeks.
Come up to 4 weeks also.
Okay, 2 weeks. You tell your seniors. Once you adjourn, we'll give you long dates. And we won't allow upgrading. Yes. Next year.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Okay, please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 13. I pray for some accommodation, Your Lordship. The senior counsel is engaged in a part-heard matter in courtroom number 4, Your Lordship.
The crack moment.
Your Lordship.
You have for the petitioner?
For the petitioner,
You
Your
with
Lordship.
Mr. Changreso?
Your Lordship.
Come up after 2 weeks. Okay, yes. Yes.
Please, Lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 16, Lordship.
Your objection is not passed.
No, Lordship.
Your objection will take it up, yes? You don't have objection.
So pray for 2 weeks time.
Okay, yes.
I'll oblige.
Yes.
Supplementary list item number 1.
Yes.
May I please, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Your Lordship, this matter pertains to the removal of the petitioner from her post of headmistress in a school, namely Arya Vidyalaya UPLP school. Your Lordship, this matter started with a show cause notice served upon me by the school managing committee.
Your cause is served upon you.
Yes, Your Lordship.
You replied to it.
Which Your Lordship will find it at page 28, Annexure 6.
Page 20.
28, Annexure 6, Your Lordship.
Yes.
To which the show cause notice, Your Lordship.
28 August 24.
Your Lordship, which contains some allegations against me regarding to the sale of a packets of rice, which they have alleged that I have sold 5 packets of rice, which is meant for the midday meal scheme. To which I have replied, Your Lordship, which Your Lordship will find it at page 29, Annex 7 of the writ petition, to which I have denied all these allegations, Your Lordship, which the packets of rice which have been sold is not 5 but 4. That too, which has been done with the prior permission and information of the assistant headmaster and the headmaster. Your Lordship, thereafter, the school managing committee had constituted an inquiry committee into these allegations, which Your Lordships will find it at page 32 of Annex 8.
Yes.
Thereafter, Your Lordship, one teacher who is my colleague at this instant school, she wrote a supporting letter, Your Lordship, to the secretary of the managing committee, whereby she has also stated the same, that the packets of rice which have been sold, it's not 5 but 4, and also which have been done with the
5 but 4.
not 5 but 4 packets of rice, Your Lordship, which is meant for the midday meal scheme. That too, rice which is the packet of rice which have been rotten and spoiled, which is not consumable anymore. Thereafter, Your Lordship,
What happened in inquiry?
the inquiry report, Your Lordship, is as stated. You'll find Your Lordship will find it at page 20, at page 68 and Annex 20 of my writ petition, Your Lordship.
68.
68, Your Lordship.
So what is the finding in inquiry?
Your Lordship, according to the inquiry report, I was found guilty of these allegations,
Of selling that rice?
Your Lordship, whereby I have also been demoted from my post as the headmistress to just another assistant teacher.
Yes.
Your Lordship,
Correspondent. Yes.
we'll find the impugned letter, Your Lordship, at page 46, Annex 17, Your Lordship. Sorry, Your Lordship, it's page 45, the impugned letter, Your Lordship, whereby the contents of which it is read. Para 2. It is noted that the managing committee in its meeting dated 18 September 2024 on the recommendations of the inquiry committee report found you not fit for the post of headmistress and unanimously resolved to take this action. But Your Lordship, this inquiry report has never been served to me prior to this impugned letter. Your Lordship will find that in...
When was it served to you? After the...
Your Lordship, it was served on me on the 27th of September 2024, which Your Lordships will find it at page 76.
So they give you the order of reversion to absent teacher on 19th.
Your Lordship,
19th and 75. Which page?
the impugned order is at page 45.
No, 45, no, that where you received the inquiry report.
I received the inquiry report, Your Lordship, on the 27th of September 2024.
Okay. 75, unable to deliver letters to CP Shobha Gupta. You are the Shobha Gupta?
Your Lordship.
Yes. Anyway, who is appearing for respondents? Who will accept notice?
I'm appearing on behalf of the managing committee.
On the managing committee. Oh, you're already appearing. Very good. What about state? Your state.
3005 have been arranged as former respondents. So we are entering here.
Yes, Ms. Constantine, right?
Your Lordship.
Yes, their counsel petitioner issued notice. Mr. Emil Nongpure is present, except you already served them before you filed the case.
No, Lordship, because this is second round of litigation, Lordship.
So you're appearing on apprehension?
Lordship, I'm filing my Vakalanamand because of the deal.
Mr. Emil Nongpure, who is present behalf respondent number 2, submits that he be number 1 and 2. Submit he'll file a power in the course of the day. Other respondents are represented by Mr. K.B. Bharatchaji. As such, no further notice called for. Stop. When can you file affidavit?
After 2 weeks, Lordship. 2 weeks.
2 weeks. You have interim pay also?
No, Your Lordship.
Okay. Just a matter of 2 weeks for affidavit is instructed. Yes.
Oh, Lordship.
Item number 2.
Lordship, I'm praying if this matter can be taken up on Monday, Lordship. Learned Senior is leading this matter.
Raining too hard today.
Lordship. He's out. He's in Delhi, Lordship.
So you moved. What's the problem? What is there in the case?
Lordship, here what has happened is, Lordship, I'm a resident of Pulbari, Lordship. Now, Lordship, on 17th, 17/3/25, I receive information that a plot of land
17.3.25.
Lordship. I receive an information that certain individuals were excavating soil from my plot of land, Lordship. On receipt of the information, I go to the place, my lord. I find that the private respondents, my lord, excavating soil from them, and on resisting them from doing so, Lordship, they start assaulting me, Lordship.
You started?
Assaulting, Lordship.
Okay.
Now, Lordship, in fear of my life, Lordship, I ran from the place, Lordship, and I take refuge at the residence of one Shri Harul SK, Lordship. But unfortunately, Lordship, I am chased down there, and Lordship, I am assaulted severely, Lordship. Now, to that effect,
So
Lordship.
civil dispute over property, over land.
Lordship.
Is a title suit pending?
No, Lordship, no, Lordship.
Any
Now,
145, 144 proceedings, no?
no, Lordship.
No 107 proceedings
No,
also.
Lordship. It is only like inaction of the Lordship police authorities, Lordship.
What's
Now,
your prayer?
Lordship, to take.
Why do you need Mr. Paul to move this?
Lordship. He's been Lordship.
He's been engaged specially.
Lordship.
Okay, yes. Honorable Ms. Sandha, list the matter on Monday.
Lordship.
Item number 3.
Please, Lordship. Lordship, the petition is here with a very limited prayer. In short grievance, Lordship, is that the post of headman in a particular village in East Jaintia Hills known as Mukha Yalong, Lordship, has fallen vacant. And now there is a need for fresh appointment, fresh election of the headman, Lordship. Lordship, on 24th of this month, a meeting was announced by in the village, Lordship.
24th of?
This month, Lordship.
May.
Of May, or 24th of May. A meeting was called in the village without any documented notice or anything, Lordship. And in that meeting, it appears, Lordship, that the previous headman and some of his supporters, they want to project one of their blue-eyed candidate or whatever. So they want to insist for a vote count by raising of hands, Lordship. Now it is the apprehension of the petitioner. He is also a candidate.
Who is he?
He is prospecting candidate for the post of governor. He just wants it to be by secret ballot.
He wants to weave a second ballot.
By secret
What that
ballot.
act say? Just show the act.
Act, Lordship, does not.
I've given a copy.
It is prescribed by, I think, or by as per custom.
But it says, my lord, section 23.
You didn't bring the act also.
Lordship, I have. It says
I will refer to the act in your petition.
by both, Lordship. It is
Don't
by
have you. Validity says what?
the
23 says, my
specific
lord.
provision I have not mentioned. Lord. It says either by.
Subsection 2, my lord. If the election of Vaishnong is not unanimous, the Doloy Sardars will have the power to conduct the election either by secret ballot voting or raising of hands.
When the election is fixed?
Tomorrow, Lordship, that is my instruction. Only issue is, Lordship, there are around 1200 voters. That is one part. Moreover, Lordship, even in the last election in 2022, it was done by counting of hands. Thereafter, the matter reached the police station. There was a lot of retaliation and all. So I am not praying for any such direction, except that
See, once you
they should
have election by secret ballot, then the entire mechanism for the same has been put into place.
It is in the
You have
interest
to
of
have a
fair
ballot box.
Lordship, yes.
You have to print
proper
ballot
voter
papers.
list. Yes.
You have to have list of candidates.
Absolutely, Lordship.
Then whether people literate or illiterate.
Here, Lordship, because by way of, if they don't allow, they don't notify
it's very well and good to have secret ballot, but suppose they're not literate, they can't
These
read.
are unfounded apprehensions, my lord.
Lordship, only because this has happened even in the last time. Lordship, people who actually want to contest, it is actually
You know what's done? Some villages, they take a big
closed
rope.
door.
No,
Lordship.
they take a rope and tie it to the base of a tree, and they pull the rope alongside. So it's a those support Mr. A left side, Mr. B right side.
Lordship.
How many candidates are here in this election?
Lordship, as for what I am aware, the previous headman, one Mr. His name is Lordship 100 Hawa. He wants to contest. And,
He's one, and the others two.
Lordship, yes.
Two of you.
Yes, and he is the previous headman, so he is trying to do it in a certain. I am only praying, Lordship, that they should notify the election in a proper manner, not by the
See,
announcement.
the act does not see the act says if the election is not unanimous, the Dolai Sardar shall have the power to conduct election either with secret voting or raising of hands.
Lordship, that is why here, Lordship, is a
Your
situation.
raising of
where-
hands you want.
I want it by counting of hands, and moreover, I want that they should notify it in proper manner, Lordship, not by just
Yes,
announcing it and
Dr.
calling a
Muzika,
meeting.
why is not notified? Who's the Deloitte here in charge?
It's like Ilaka Joy, Lordship.
Is Joy Leka?
Yes. In fact, we had sent a
You're
legal
sure?
Lordship. Yes.
This is from which district?
The village falls in East Jayanta Hills, Lordship. The Dolership is under the Ilaka Joy. We had even tried to communicate by phone. He was a little adamant to
Who was adamant?
the concerned Doloi, Lordship.
Will he be the person who will conduct election?
But the Dolo is not represented.
You have not filed, you have not made him party.
I have made him party, Lordship. I may be allowed to take steps. In
Notice to vote. I'm only able to district.
Tomorrow.
Lordship.
Then the election tomorrow might be breaking of heads. Then.
Lordship, that is only they should notify it properly so that people who want to contest, including the petitioner, they can go.
It has been notified, that is how he is aware that elections
It's
are tomorrow.
by a PA announcement on 24th, Lordship. I have mentioned also that they have just simply announced it. Called, and when I have in the meeting when I objected that I wanted by counting of by secret ballot, they chased me out.
Now, was this decision taken to have the election tomorrow taken independently by those other people, or is it by consensus among the villagers?
No, in the meeting on 24th, Lordship, my supporters as well as me and certain other persons of the village, they wanted it to be done by secret ballot.
Oh, there was a Darbarshna.
There was a meeting on
that
24th.
day they said the election will be
Yes,
tomorrow.
we were chased out because we wanted it by secret ballot. But the previous headman and some of his supporters, some persons, they wanted it by counting of hands. So
they are majority otherwise.
appears, Lordship. But I'm only saying that in the interest of a fair election, Lordship, it should be notified in a proper manner and conducted in a free and...
But as per custom, like they've already, the Darbar Shnangsi, it's already been announced.
We are not aware of any such resolution or any such notification, Lordship, to...
What notification?
To conduct the election on... It's just
It's
announced
done already.
Just announced on the PA system, Lordship, that it will be like held tomorrow by counting of hand.
24th was? Today is?
Today is 30th, Lordship.
It was last Saturday. You should have come before that.
The 27th, Lordship, I sent a legal notice representation to the district council as well as to the Doloi. On 28th, Lordship, he even tried to contact over phone that he was a little adamant, Lordship. So we have filed this yesterday unlisted.
What to do?
My lord, is unfounded apprehensions, my lord. Maybe he should contest and maybe he'll win also, my lord.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it should be conducted.
Because he won't win, that's why he's come by way of it. If he's going to win, if he had a majority, he thinks he'll come before the court.
My
he's
apprehension
trying to,
So, well, the motive is also...
No, he wants to get some time to canvass this.
Lordship, my only apprehension is considering that the previous headman
These are all just statements in jest. Not that. Yes.
My only apprehension is, Lordship, if it is done by...
He's agreed after election, my lord, he can come back. But
you have recourse to election.
Those I understand, Lordship. Only that it is in the interest of all.
The thing is that, Mr. Deb, the only difficulty is that it's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow.
We can't unsettle the process now.
That
if
too,
it was a
Lordship.
week before that, then we could have asked for, requisite instructions from the lawyer, from the district council as to whether what situation in the village, whether it's feasible. We can even get a police report done, whether there is any this undercurrents that might there might be a lot of the situation. Then at the event, yes, there are reasons for this court to pass orders that yes, have it by secret ballot. But on the submissions of the petitioner, only who says I was chased out from the meeting because I'm a minority and I want a secret ballot.
No,
How on the basis of your submissions we have to hear both sides?
Lordship, is only
and since it's like in the 11th hour,
Lordship,
this chances.
Election to be conducted tomorrow also has
More
been
about
simply...
1,200 persons are supposed to cast vote, my lord.
That is all the more reason, Lordship.
Process is
why it should
once you have by secret ballot, you have to put a returning officer also.
Lordship.
Then the council has
to
appoint a returning officer. They have to print
electoral roll.
They have to print electoral roll. Number one, number two. Of course, epic card, number two, then they have to print that ballot paper. Then whether people can read or not.
Even in the last, in 2022, this happened, Lordship, by counting of hand. The matter reached the police station also. And
what happened to the police station?
Then the previous headman he somehow got elected, Lordship.
Nothing is on record.
No, not by the police. There was a lot of squabble and...
take down, yes. Mr. S. Deb, counsel the petitioner issued notice. And Muzika's present behalf of respondent number 1, notice to issue respondent number 2. Stop the grievance of the writ petitioner as projected by this writ petition is that the elections to be held to the post of Wahe stroke headman of Mukhayalong will not be fair and transparent if the same is conducted by a voice vote or by raising of hands. Stop. The next part is submitted Mr. SDEP that the elections are scheduled tomorrow, and that though representation has been made before the spot number 2, who is the traditional head stroke Daloi, as no response has been received, he has approached this court for directions that the said elections be conducted by way of secret ballot. Stop. Next one, Dr. Mozika, spot number 1, has submits that the apprehensions of the petitioner are unfounded, and at this late stage to stay the elections, to suspend the conduct of elections which is scheduled tomorrow, would create an anomalous situation in the village. Stop. He further submits that if the petitioner is aggrieved by the conduct of elections, he has recourse to effective remedy under the Act itself. Stop. I will hold a counsel for the parties and also heard counsel of the parties. The petitioner appears is an aspiring. You have filed a nomination? No.
No notification.
Is it
just given my name.
Aspiring candidate for the post of headman or Wahe Echelon of Mukhayalong village, Ejante Hills, and is apprehensive that he would the elections would be, what would you say?
In a closed door manner, Lordship. That will be
apprehensive that if the elections are not by secret ballot, the same would result in, you not be the person respondent, result in certain people.
Because I don't have any grievance against his...
will result in certain people using force,
Lordship, undue influence,
or other methods of undue influence to win the elections. Stop. Considering the prayer made and on considering the prayer made, this court has examined section 23 of the Jantil Autonomous District (Sabur Act 2015), wherein as section 23(2) thereof, it has been provided that provided as follows. Quote 23(2). Stop. A perusal of the said subsection does not mandate that the elections be held by secret ballot, but it is only in the event if the same is not unanimous, the Daloi, in this case point number 2, shall have the power to conduct election either by secret voting or raising of hands. Stop. In view of the prescription of the Act, and that's considering that the elections are held as per custom, no interference is called for by this court at this stage, more so considering the fact that the elections are scheduled for tomorrow, the 31st of May 2025. However, to ensure that there is fair and transparent voting, the response number 1 is directed to depute 2 officers who shall observe the conduct of elections by the Doloi concerned. Stop. Next paragraph. As the elections are since the subject matter issue revolves only is only with the elections tomorrow, this court will close the writ petition also. This court also disposes of the writ petition as per the directions given above. Yes.
In the beginning, you'll also issue
A copy of the order be supplied to the learned counsel, senior counsel on correspondent number 1. We'll be happy with that.
Lordship, only in case there is a...
In case what?
There is no unanimous decision, the section may be...
we can't give that. Now the 2 officers are going there. They are the people implement the act. They'll go and see.
Lordship. That should be fair, Lordship, if they depute.
Yes. That should be fair. Yes.
The notice has been issued to respondent number 2, that part. At the beginning, your Lordship.
Yes, no, it's I'll correct it. Yes.
Item number 4.
This matter come up on Monday, Lordship. We have not received our instructions.
What is this about?
But here what happened, my lord, this is pertaining to the election of headman of Mongap Kleshnong village. There's a long litigation, my lord. There are early rounds of litigation. Now at the behest of the one person, my lord, who was earlier removed from the post of headman on the allegations of misappropriation of funds, my lord, he filed a petition before this honorable court saying that because when the elections were announced, fresh elections, my lord, one clause was put that any person who has acted against the interest of HIMA, my lord, he will be debarred from contesting the election. Now, my lord, a person who has been removed from the post, my lord, on the allegation, and that has attained finality, that has not been set aside to challenge, my lord. Now he comes and at his base, my lord, the district council has set aside the election, asked for fresh election, deleting that clause, my lord.
It's election petition. You were elected.
Well, the results are in Silkalam.
Oh, I remember this case. Where's Mr. Lingdo? I think he is fighting this case very.
My lord.
I think he was here this matter, I think, earlier on.
Earlier.
And Mr. Nath and Mr. Lingdo.
Mr. Nath was there also.
Okay, we'll have it Monday.
Well, Monday I have some difficulty, my lord.
Tuesday.
Monday, Tuesday, I'll wait.
Wednesday. Yes.
Well, only difficulty, my lord, the district council has given us 15 days time to the HIMA, my lord, to conduct the fresh election.
Wednesday, heard Dr. M. Muzikal and the counsel for the petitioner. Issue notice. Issue notice. Mr. What Pariat are you?
JK Pariat, Lordship.
JK. Mr. JK Pariat, Vice Mr. Senior Counsel, accept notice behalf of response 1 and 3. Let notice go also to response number 4 and 5 within 2 days. Yes, this the matter on Thursday for instructions affidavit by the.
Only that aspect, my lord, because 15 days is expiring today, my lord. Today or tomorrow.
Doesn't matter. Nothing that can be undone.
Item number 5.
Because elections are on seal cover. So you want to open.
But that has been set aside now, my lord.
No, they never opened.
No, it's not
never opened.
It's never been opened, my lord.
Let them come to instruction.
Only thing was the direction on HIMA, my lord, to conduct fresh elections within 2 weeks, my lord. Only that part can be kept under suspension, my lord, for some
time. Where is that order?
Page 47, my lord.
Page?
47.
Also instructions. Page 47?
47. Clause 3, my lord. Clause 3, my lord. The respondent number 1 shall conduct fresh election within 2 weeks' time from the date, my
lord. Last line. Yes, in the meanwhile, the direction contained for conduct of fresh elections within 2 weeks from the date of the impugn order, that is 9 May 2025, shall not be given effect to presently. Yes.
Deeply.
Item number 5.
Please, Lordship. This is an application there in view of the order dated 05/05/2025, where I was there is a direction for the petitioner allowing the petitioner to file an amendment application for amendment. Lordship. What happened in this case is I was removed initially from the headmaster and replaced by
Now
the.
you have to, you will allow the amendment?
Lordship, some objections. If Lordship is pleased to see page 8 of the
Amendment application?
amendment application.
Why? What is this?
Lordship, the grievance in the writ petition is the, if Lordship will see, the in pursuance to the letter dated 5/11/2024 received by so and so, and in accordance with the report dated 7/10/2024. Lordship, his grievance is a challenge to this inquiry report. Now, pursuant to this order has been passed, but in my humble submission, Lordship, his cause of action, if Lordship will please to see the bottom 4 lines of the first paragraph, it starts with the school managing committee of so and so school.
Where do you think?
Lordship, there's 4 lines from the top of the first paragraph. Yes, but in view of the
committee of Silkata.
Silkata SSA UP school with resolution dated 28/01/2017 did not consider to convert the post of Abdul Rahim, the petitioner, from general teacher to general subject teacher, fourth teacher, from Hindi to fourth teacher. Instead, converted Hasna Banu Megam, which is myself, Lordship, senior to so and so, as fourth teacher, general subject. Moreover, the review of Srimati so and so for as fourth teacher by the SMC was approved by the DMC, wide order dated 31/1/2017, while cancelling the approval order dated 21/1/2009 of Abdul Rahim as assistant.
So did it decide on this now, right now. So further and failure to produce approval order of by C. Abdul Rahim, is hereby concluded and considered that Srimati Hasna Banu Begum is the fourth teacher.
Yes.
And directed to decide on the position of so he wants to impugn his letter also.
Yes. Now, what actually happened, Lordship? It appears that in 2009 he was approved as a Hindi teacher. Then there was a sanction of a fourth teacher. So they wanted, the managing committee sat and wanted to appoint the fourth teacher. That was done in 2017. Yes, 2017.
Where's managing committee? You are appearing. What have you decided on this position now? You have not decided.
Lordship,
these things are not there in his writ petition.
No, it is there because first what happened is first
it's not there in the petition.
Like his
now,
cancellation
these facts
order.
that you've been reverted.
First, I was appointed.
Are you still teaching?
No, yes, I'm teaching, but they're not releasing. I'm still teaching. But they're not paying my salary. That is my pleading. First, what happened is, first I was appointed as a Hindi teacher. Then it was approved by the respondent authority. Then after that, what happened? They have, without any notice, anything, they have just removed me and replaced with a private respondent. After replacing me with a private respondent, I filed an application to the respondent authority. There was an inquiry. Then inquiries were two inquiries was in my favor. They saying that the appointment done to me as a Hindi teacher, fourth teacher, that was correct. There was no mistake. And then that was the inquiry. Then after that, also again another letter come that was saying that that inquiry report was wrong. Something was wrong. It was not based on the document. That was the allegation. That was the last letter which I got it. So I have challenged that order. Then subsequently after that final inquiry letter where there's still further more to investigate. Then subsequent after filing of the repetition, this letter come up. So.
Then you withdraw the repetition and challenges independently. Bring all the facts chronologically. If you say that if your case is correct, that since 2009 upon Hindi teacher, then you were approved.
Yes.
Then unceremoniously you were taken out, and the private respondents made a fourth teacher, and you're nowhere now to be paid salary. And this order has come out because this order, see, it is a very it's conclusive. Because they have decided the position of the Mr. Deb's client, right? As a fourth teacher, so that leaves you nowhere.
No, that's why I'm saying that once this amendment is allowed,
petition, again you'll have a big problem in collating the facts. Because this is a final order, and so all other orders they'll have no meaning, which you have challenged earlier on, right? What you'll have those who go in support of your case only. to maintain that you were a duly appointed sanctioned teacher. That's all. So you consider it, and because amending it is like a fresh writ petition again. You have to incorporate this order. Then and in support of this, you want paragraphs you want to add here. No. Then you challenge this order by just by adding it. Amending writ petition means
my lord, may kindly see the cause title. What my friend has.
Amendment. Amendment means what? Amendment means you have come across the new development, correct?
Yes.
So you don't want to withdraw repetition. Then what do you have to see about that new development? Like in this case, your order. Then you have to make amendments also. Then there'll come as paragraph. Suppose after 12A, 12B that this order is bad in law for so and so. Like that. We don't have to teach. We don't have to teach you from here. But that's the way amendment application is made.
Yes, actually, that is how I made it, but they have rejected. Anyway, I will withdraw a lawsuit. I file the judicial. They said something is that's actually
application of amendment. Yes, it's fine. Application amendment is an application amendment, but then you have if we're just helping you.
Lordship.
Or if we allow amendment, you'll be nowhere. There are no pleadings with regard to the order. Then.
Yes, yes, Lordship, I will withdraw it and I will file fresh. Actually,
withdraw entire petition.
Yes,
after hearing
with liberty to file a fresh.
Of course, Mr. Pirisa, please be allowed to withdraw the main petition, W4/7/2024, in view of the new development.
Yes, dated
order dated
22/11/2024.
Passed by the
District
Mission Coordinator, SSA West Gargils, Yes.
You will kindly see the copy is also marked to the petitioner.
To the?
This order is also has been marked to the petitioner.
It doesn't matter. He just maybe he didn't come to he didn't come to the lawyer's custody to do this thing. Notice. He said yes, a prayer is allowed. All other pending cases also are disposed of.
Lordship. Much less
liberty is granted petitioner to file a fresh petition if so advised.
Much less lordship.
Daily list item number 1.
Agenda you don't need.
Yes, Lordship.
You'll file.
Lordship, maybe post for hearing, Lordship.
Yes, Mr. M.R. Marak submits that no rejoinder will be necessary. Accordingly, this is matter for hearing on so.
2. Item number 2.
Here, Lordship, we are required to file a short rejoinder. The managing committee has filed a belated affidavit.
This is connected to this matter.
Yes, ma'am.
Claim and counterclaim. So, in this matter, I'm only praying for 2 weeks to file a short rejoinder to the.
Mr. S. Deputy response allowed 2 weeks time for short rejoinder to affidavit filed by the
school managing committee. Respondent 3.
By the respondent number 3. So let's start for 2 weeks. Yes.
Obliged.
Item number 3.
My lord, last chance was given to me for filing my rejoinder. I have already served the copy, my lord. I'm just waiting for light to be there, my lord, to Xerox.
Light?
Yes, my lord. There's no light in the bar to Xerox the. Yeah, my lord. Otherwise, I have served the copy to the state government.
You won't require anything. This is matter for hearing.
My lord. Hello.
On a prayer of party, it's matter for hearing after 2 weeks. Yes.
4.
Here I have instructions to appear for all the respondents.
We have filed our rejoinder.
Yes.
We have filed our rejoinder, Your Lordship.
And the respondents are relying on the affidavit.
5 won't file separate affidavit.
We are relying on the affidavit.
By name.
Is it by name?
Number 5 is whom?
Women's
number
Commission.
5 is who's number 5?
Women's Commission, my lord.
Oh, no, okay, yes. Mr. KP Parachaji submits that they will be he will be representing all the respondents, and that affidavit file on behalf of respondent number.
My lord, affidavit was filed by respondent number 2, my lord.
Number 2 shall suffice to answer the cases for all respondents. This for you filed a joinder?
Your Lordship, we have filed our
You already filed.
Yeah.
This is a matter for hearing then. Yes.
Obliged, my lord.
5.
5 and 6 are connected. I'm praying for 3 weeks time to file.
Where? Who's appearing with petitioner?
Mr. P.K. Bora.
As prayed. How much?
3 weeks time.
Why 3 weeks?
It's from Garo Hills, Mail.
For a 3 weeks time allowed, yes.
7.
His Lordship, this respect, I may be allowed to file the rejoinder to affidavit filed by the Resolution number 5 and 6.
1 to 4 you won't file.
I'm praying for some more time.
Yes, for all the respondent, I filed rejoinder. I think one or 5.
Yes, Mr. Yan Khan.
5 they have not filed.
1 to 4 please for out for the 2 weeks time of affidavit. You already filed?
I already filed.
You will record it. Yes, this after 2 weeks for further orders.
Hello.
8.
Much pleasure, Lordship.
One and two we filed active.
You filed? You received?
Yes,
You
Your
filed agenda?
Yes, Your Lordship.
How
Kindly
much
grant us 3 weeks time, Your Lordship, to file agenda affidavit.
Yes, so as prayed, a 3 weeks time allowed to the petitioner to file agenda affidavit. Yes, thereafter.
9.
Rejoinder has been filed?
Your Lordship, we have filed our rejoinder.
My lord, I'm for respondent number 6, my lord.
You already filed affidavit.
Yes, we have already filed the
It is for
affidavit.
hearing then.
Your Lordship, this matter we have obtained a license from the DC, but the locals are not allowing.
No, I mean we'll list for hearing. You already filed your rejoinder.
Your Lordship, I pray that this matter may be listed up for admission hearing, Your Lordship.
Why?
Yes.
Some urgency.
Your Lordship.
Yeah, though the matter arrived for hearing, Mr. Hongsney prays that due to urgency, the same may be taken up additional hearing. Okay, this after 1 week then.
Your Lordship.
Additional hearing.
10.
May it please your lordship. Your lordship, I'm praying for some time, your lordship.
Lordship,
Who, sir?
with regards to the respondent number 2, Your Lordship, we have obtained the instruction he has received. We are allowed to file the service report, Your Lordship. It is indicated in this one from the track consignment that respondent number 2 have received on 24/4/2025. So
yes, Mr. P.T. Summers submits that the respondent 2 has since been served.
Yes.
The previous ones allowed 1 week's time to file after indicating service.
Your Lordship.
MS Alingwa is also allowed 1 week's time to file affidavit. Yes.
Much obliged.
Much obliged, Lordship.
11.
Your lordship, in this contempt case, your lordship, we had prayed for time to file our affidavit, but in view of yesterday's order, your lordship, regarding the pay scale of the officers and staff of the High Court, your lordship, this also pertains to the same man.
Same issue.
It can be tagged along.
No, my lord. This has to be kept pending, my lord. In fact, my prayer would be, my lord, since this particular petitioner has been the first one who's been, my lord, agitating for his rights. But if he can be, my lord, permitted to be part of the delegation, my lord.
That's up to you. You just submit your names. We court given you the liberty to 2 officers from among the petitioners.
No, my lord, he's not a petitioner. He's not a petitioner in that petition, my lord, because he had filed a separate petition prior in time, my
Too
lord.
bad then.
My lord, this petition was prior in time, my lord.
What will he say in the committee?
My lord, at least he should be part of the committee. That is the only prayer, my lord.
You make the application. That person to order so and so with committee, like petitioner so and so be part of the committee.
My lord, I'm making an oral prayer, my lord, if your lordships can.
It can't cover. His case can't cover the other case.
Correct, my lord, correct. If
See,
my lords
so
can tag this matter along with the other matter, and then my lord pass
So we
orders.
can't tag a contempt together with a regular petition. Contempt
Because
between the court.
this petition was prior in time, my lord, and direction was passed by this honorable court, my lord, to take steps.
Where's the order? Yesterday's order.
My lord, I've just handed over, my lord.
We've also got a copy.
Mr. Pranab, together counsel with the petitioner, submitted that the matter is on the same issue as WC number 340 or 2024, wherein this court by order dated 29/5/2025 had permitted the petitioners to nominate 2 senior officers to represent them in the proceedings with regard to the consideration of condition for revised pay scale. Stop. It is further submitted that as the incident petitioner, he was in the since the petitioner since the petitioner was you're alone in the other petition.
Alone, my lord.
He was the lone
Lone personal, lone fighter, my lord.
So the petitioner approached this court prior to the institution of WC 340 on the same cause of action by way in WPC number 175/2023. He prays that he may also be allowed to be
part of the
take part in the part of the delegation from the employee staff. Do you have any objections?
No, Your Lordship.
Yes, MST Yangi Bilan EAG submits that the state response have no objection if the presence of the petitioner would be to assist the committee. Yes. I have no objection. Constitution thereof, the petitioner permitted, or the petitioner, Mr. Ronald Amos Harsati, is also permitted to be part of the petitioners in WC 340 who represent the employees of the registry in the discussions
to be held with the government.
With the state respondents. Yes.
List along, my lord. List along.
Contempt.
Yes, my lord. On 28th July, my lord. List on 28th July, my lord. The writ petition is coming on 28th July, my lord.
340.
Yes, my lord. So this.
Since you're a member, we won't pass orders.
No, no.
You only want to be member. That's
yes,
all.
My lord. Yes, my lord. Deep.
Yes, on so and so.
Item number 12.
Affidavit. I'm going to some.
Yes.
My lord, this is actually is a covered case, my lord.
Yes. Which trade?
Matter relates to a clerical trade, my lord, in Assam Rifle.
Yes, Dr. Musika.
And this honorable court has already decided.
Kindly grant some more time.
Give him some more time. 2 weeks further time granted to the learned DSC to obtain instructions. We'll dispose of. There's nothing here. These cases.
My lord.
Hearing.
My lord. So, otherwise, my similar matter has also been disposed of by the Honorable Guwahati High Court, my lord.
Okay. Yes. We'll dispose next date.
Hearing item. Hearing item 14.
My lord. Declare.
Well, the last order was directed to file an affidavit, my lord.
No.
Since November.
On the additional affidavit filed by the petitioner.
My lord.
Instructions only.
But nothing is.
What instructions they received?
Since November, my lord, last year.
Let them pay a cost to you.
But here what happened, my lord? Because initially I've taken a ground, my lord, that of territorial jurisdiction, my lord. The orders were passed by Punjab.
No, now you suppose with additional affidavit filed by Mr. Jha.
Competency has been challenged, my lord.
Yes. Then why do you carry it right from 23 till now?
My lord.
But 2 weeks time, my lord. I'll reply to this.
No need for reply. You just want instructions.
No instructions.
That NDRF matter, right?
My lord. If a reply is filing, it's well enough, my lord. Very good.
Yes.
If DSGI is going to file a reply, my lord, I will be.
You'll be happy to file a reply.
My lord, nothing in the. It will be easy for them
to understand also.
My lord.
And to deny later on. Yes, Dr. M. Mozika today praised that instead of instructions, he may be allowed to file a short affidavit to the requirements made additional affidavit filed by the petitioner. So the prayer is allowed this up to 3 weeks. Yes.
17.
My lord, my prayers are twofold, my lord. The first is the seeking for quashing of the termination order, my lord. Termination order dated 14/11/2022, my lord. And also, my lord, for seeking for a direction. 14/11/2022, my lord. I'll take to the little later part, my lord. Yes, and also seeking, my lord, direction to directing the respondents to reinstate me into the post of, my lord, mail warder with consequential benefits. These are the two faults of my prayers, my lord.
One is
for quashing the impugned termination order.
Quashing termination order, that means a consequential reinstatement.
My lord, my lord.
Then?
Yes. So, my lord, now just give me brief facts of this case, my lord.
Yes.
I belong to a Hajong community, my lord, and this Hajong community is a recognized scheduled tribe, my lord, of the state of Meghalaya, my lord. Page 21. Page 21 is my caste certificate, my lord. Page 21. Page 21 is my caste certificate, my lord. Page 21, Joboraj Boro, belonging to Hajong tribe, my lord, of Meghalaya.
Yeah.
And my lord, page 22 and page 23, just these are the presidential order, my lord, of the Scheduled tribe. Scheduled tribe presidential order. In Meghalaya, you will find coach. My tribe's name, my lord, Hajong.
Yes.
My tribe's name is Hajong. My lord will find that at 4, serial number 4 after Garo, yeah. My lord. So I belong to the Meghalaya. Now, my lord, pursuant to advertisement 21st of May 2015, my lord, that is at page 24 is the advertisement, my lord. Page 24 is the advertisement. Pursuant to this advertisement, my lord, I have applied for the post of mail warder, my lord. I was selected, and I was also appointed, my lord. And
as application for this is by selection by MPSC.
My lord, yes, my lord. This is issued by the Office of the Director General of Prisons and Meghalaya, okay. My lord.
Excuse me.
So not by MPSC, my lord. So now, my lord, I was selected in this post, and by 1st of March 2016,
you are selected as assistant jailer.
Yes, my lord.
6 posts were there.
6 posts were there, my lord. Now,
yes.
Yes. Now, subsequently, now, my lord, what happened was, now I have also joined. I have also joined my post.
When were you appointed?
I was appointed on 1st of March. 1st of March 2016, my lord. Page 30 is the order, my lord. Okay. Page 30 is the appointment order.
So 15 was the advertisement.
Yes, my lord, and 16 is the
30 is upon order.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, let's see upon order.
Page 30, my lord.
Yeah.
Page 30. May I? My lord has got. My lord, in pursuance to the prison's recruitment by so and so, and in the interest of public service, Shri Joboraj Boro, hereby appointed to the post of mail warder.
You're Hajong?
I'm Hajong, my lord.
Why is nickname Boro?
Joboraj.
Just asking. Because Boro will mean Bodo Kachari, you know? Yes, anyway.
My lord, this I have to this thing, but he's Hajong, my lord. Boro maybe is a surname, or I don't. I have to.
Because all Hajong, the nicknames Hajong.
Hajong like Yobin. No. We all we write Yobin.
Oh, yes, all Hajong Hajong.
Well, Singpos in Arunachal, all they write Singpos. So anyway, my lord. So now, but my lord, there was a challenge. There was a challenge to this recruitment process and the appointment.
When was the challenge?
The High Court's order, my lord, is at page 32, my lord. Page 32 is the High Court's order, my lord. By this order, my lord, temporarily.
By this order, my lord, temporarily the recruitments were stayed, my lord. The appointments were stayed, rather, my lord. The appointments were rather stayed. But, my lord, subsequently, my lord, this order, the final order came by page 35. By page 35, the final order came. And this final order was assailed before the division bench, my lord. And the division bench is at page 75, my lord.
1 second. I can't appeal this matter then.
My lord was one of.
Yes, I was the
counsel.
I was yes for the state, I think.
Lordship, yes.
I should have told this court item before. But this case, I remember I was engaged specially
as a special counsel.
As special counsel.
Let it be then in the other.
My other. Yes. I don't know.
But Lordship, the list has been withdrawn in view of the judgment passed by the division bench of the High Court, Your Lordship. Yes.
Lordship, but then you see,
he has to
because this has a direct impact on that. Because I remember that time by erstwhile judge of this court had passed an order, then there was a reservation, then there was appeal, then I was engaged. Yes.
Lordship, until and unless this judgment is annulled by the
which judgment?
The division bench.
The division bench, Your Lordship. Because the list was withdrawn, there was a direction, Your Lordship, to withdraw the list. Accordingly, the government has
in the
done
matter
that.
I appeared.
Lordship, yes.
But the point here is, my lord, we are not aggrieved.
Anyway, we're not going to go into
yes, exactly.
academic.
It is academic discussion only, Your Lordship. Yes.
Yes, in the course of hearing, is pointed out in the PU bin that.
In a division matter,
that I'll be what?
As a was appointed as a special
counsel.
Counsel.
I was appointed special counsel for the state. That just like this is matter for any other bench. Yes. You don't need to write anything.
But this is a very interesting case.
Very interesting.
19.
Obliged. The other matter is connected. Right? 17 and 18 is connected.
This matter, another bench.
Obliged.
Yes. Where's the respondent?
I didn't see him today.
Do you want to? You said how many months they can serve?
Yes, so 6 months, my lord. Half of the minimum punishment.
There's no way to.
But our case is the trial court could not have done, my lord.
So can we observe the trial court? But even then, considering the age, can we do it? We can't do in criminal proceedings. We can't, because we have to, whatever this is the letter of the law. So whatever the law prescribes or mandates, the court can't. We can't see in consideration of old age that sentence. It's just 1 day sentence in the court. Then you go back home.
It's possible they can apply for parole or something.
Yes. Oh yes, you've come.
I apologize, Lordship.
Catch your breath first. Yes. Yes.
Your Lordship, in this matter, Your Lordship, this lady is 70 years, Your Lordship, now.
Oh, yes, we are aware of that.
Yes, Your Lordship, and she is also suffering from blood sugar, Your Lordship, which is, I find an additional affidavit on 7th/5, Your Lordship, whereby I have annexed the medical documents, Your Lordship. Which is annexure 2.
1 second.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes.
Your Lordship, Annexure 3
Of your?
of your additional affidavit, Your Lordship.
Medical records.
Your Lordship.
Section 3 of your second affidavit.
Additional.
First one.
No, Your Lordship, the second affidavit, which I filed on 7th May 2025.
Page?
Your Lordship, page 5 is Annexure 2, that is the medical document, starts from page 5. This is the medical document, Your Lordship. Yes. Whereby all her test reports are there, and page 12 is from the doctor, general physician, whom she went for checkup. The typed copy is next page, Your Lordship.
Yes. What is the circumstance on parole? Suppose we interfere with the trial court's quantum of sentence and say that the section says it's 6 months, correct? Then can you
under
imagine?
PC Act, the minimum sentence is 1 year, my lord.
1 year.
Under the PC Act, minimum sentence is 1 year, and it can extend up to 10 years, my lord. So court could have granted minimum is 1 year, my lord, because this is pleaded guilty, my lord.
Yes, plea bargaining,
Plea
correct?
bargaining, yes, Your Lordship. Plea bargaining.
Now, in view of section 265E, which says that in case of plea bargaining, the minimum sentence that can be awarded by court is half of the minimum.
Half the minimum sentence. That's 6 months. So in those cases now, okay, 6 months. Then she sentenced, okay, that we interfere the judgment of the trial court and say that the could not have done that, and she should be awarded a punishment of
6 months.
6 months at least due to plea bargaining. But when she applies for parole, when can she? What is the on parole? You can apply immediately for parole. If because we can make observations in that regard.
360 is not applicable, my lord.
Yeah, 360. Yes, Your Lordship. Section 360 is not applicable in this case. It is under PC Act, Your Lordship.
Oh, the Prevent Corruption Act.
Yes, Your Lordship. That is the. But Your Lordship, this case may be taken as an exceptional case, and it may not be act as a precedent, Your Lordship. Because Your Lordship, here not only my fault is there, Your Lordship, the even the prosecution.
Prosecution was present,
yes,
and
Your
accepted.
Yes, Your Lordship. Until date, the prosecution is there, Your Lordship. No action has been taken. So if there is a fault on my part, obviously, Your Lordship, the prosecution is also at par, Your Lordship, in my humble submission. Because otherwise, he could have just said that no, my prayer is to give her 1 year imprisonment. However, that is not recorded, Lordship.
Where's that parole section?
Section 360.
360.
360, Lordship.
360.
360. CRPC. Yes, Your Lordship.
Oh, it's not applicable to PC Act.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Where is it written PCI will apply? Where does it say?
Lordship, if you can refer to Probation of Offenders Act 1958, Your Lordship. Probation of Offenders Act.
We would have it here. Because look at 3603. It's PC Act excluded.
Excluded.
You sure about that? Because this court's not very well versed in criminal law.
Your Lordship, if I just read, may I allow to read provision of offenders act? Section 3, Your Lordship. When any person is found guilty of having committed of offence punishable under section 379 or section 380 or section 381 or section 402 or 420 of IPC, or any offence punishable with imprisonment for not more than 2 years, or with fine, or with both, under the IPC or any other law, and no previous convicted is proved against him in the court, by which the person is found guilty, is of the opinion that, having regard to the circumstances of the case, including the nature of the offence and the character of the offender, it is expedient so to do, then, notwithstanding anything contained in any other law for the time being enforced, the court may, instead of sentencing him to any punishment or release on probation or of good conduct under section 4, release him after due abomination. Here only IPC is reflected, Your Lordship. There is no PC Act.
You can get a judgment, no? 226 court can interfere.
Yes, what judgment?
You can come up with some judgment, my lord, in similar language. In exercise of powers under 226 can be interfered with. That will, I'll also try to look something out.
Yes. Otherwise, we can't, you see, we cannot even make another person because we are bound by the law. That's all.
Otherwise, this can be taken as an exceptional mitigating circumstance, seeing her health conditions, Your Lordship. Her age is 70, Your Lordship. She is suffering. And this may not act as a precedent, only for this case, Your Lordship. It's my humble submission and request, Your Lordship.
More things to do is that we will dismiss the case for default for non-prosecution. That's the only thing. Otherwise...
And they have come after 7 months also, Your Lordship.
Yeah?
They have come up after 7 months.
Who gave the judgment? Air Custom became Akinoya. What is this? Given by you?
I've given, Your Lordship. I've given State of Karnataka versus Shivshankar, then Ranbir Singh versus State, and Air Customs. Yes, Your Lordship, I have given this also.
Ranbir Singh?
Ranbir Singh also, and also Air Customs Begamin Aknova. These three I have cited, Your Lordship.
What is the status?
State of Karnataka, it's as similar as our case, Your Lordship.
What about this?
In customs also, Your Lordship, here also plea bargaining was taken up, and the punishment was given only till the time he was in custody, and thereafter, after taking certain amount as a fine, he was released. It's also similar. It was also on plea bargaining.
What was the conclusion?
In Air Customs, Your Lordship?
No, in this State of Karnataka, you said
State of
similar?
Karnataka, Your Lordship.
Air Customs is the same.
Almost same, Your Lordship. He was
Air Customs.
There is no minimum punishment in that case, my lord. In that offence, there is no
Customs.
my lord.
That's the only thing that troubles this court. Because if the letter of the law...
But Your Lordship, in State of Karnataka and Shivshankar, there was a minimum punishment of 1 year.
Then what happened?
There also 1 day abomination, just like our case, and a fine of rupees 20,000, Your Lordship. It is reflected in para 20, page 21, Your Lordship. Page 20, para 20. Keeping in view, Your Lordship.
This is filed under...
This was also under the plea bargaining application, Your Lordship.
But there's a criminal revision was filed.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Against the...
Against
you
the...
filed a petition.
They file writ of petition. They have filed a writ petition civil, Your Lordship. It should have been
Yes.
criminal. This ground also was taken in my account, Your Lordship.
Well, this judgment, my lord,
Yes.
my friend is referring to this Karnataka judgment, my lord.
Yes.
May I just refer to para 4, my lord?
Para 4.
My lord.
Yes.
Well, the seventh sentence, it starts in the middle. According to the provisions of section 27D of the Drugs and Cosmetics Act, if a person contravenes the said provision, he or she shall be punishable with imprisonment for a term which shall not be less than 1 year, but which may extend to 2 years, and with fine, and shall not be less than 20,000. Now this, my lord, this is a proviso, my lord. Provided that the court may record adequate or special reasons in the judgment in order to impose a sentence of imprisonment for a term of less than 1 year. Now, PC Act, there is no such proviso.
Hmm.
But here also, Lordship, the minimum is 1 year.
So you don't want to write new criminal law, you see? That's the only thing. So it's not a question of arguments. So we're trying to help you to find a way out.
Yes, Your
So,
Lordship.
and we don't want to give some pronouncement
No,
which,
Your Lordship.
which
That's why, Your Lordship, my humble submission
which
is.
receive headlines in live law.
Your
New
Lordship.
criminal jurisprudence.
No, Your Lordship.
Let's say from Meghalaya High Court.
Your Lordship, based on mitigating circumstances, Your Lordship, it's my humble submission, Your Lordship. She's.
We have to dismiss on technicalities.
Your Lordship, she's 70 years and she's.
Well, I'll try to come up with something. Well.
Try to come up with something, otherwise, very difficult.
Otherwise, this may.
PC Act, all these special acts,
Yes, Your Lordship.
not general, like these are
special
very, stringent and special provisions are given.
Yes, Your Lordship.
What she has done, my lord, she drew salary from ICR also,
That is
from MBS
what?
also. my lord.
So this is very stringent. It's not a question of, some 378, 379. It's not that.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Very okay, fine, mitigating circumstances.
I do agree, Your Lordship.
But in this case, once proceedings under the PC Act, it's like under NDPS or under POXO, all is special, and then you can't, you cannot condone any.
20.
Oblige, Your Lordship.
Just a matter of 2 weeks, yes. We try to assist the court, we try to help you keep on adjourning the matter.
Yes, Your Lordship.
I'll try to find something.
Yes.
Oblige, Your Lordship.
Yes.
But here I'm praying for a little more time, my lord. The last occasion I had sought, my lord, to file an affidavit.
Why are you praying for more
additional
time?
affidavit, my lord. There was a certain document, my lord, to bring on record that
See, you
document.
prayed the 9th of...
Yes, my lord. My lord, because the accounts officer from Longstone is meeting me today, my lord. So
He's
some more
coming today.
clarification. He's already
Here in the
here.
court,
He's
call him here in the court. We'll ask
so, my
him.
lord, he is already here in Shillong yesterday. So he'll meet me today, my lord. Some clarifications. Otherwise, the affidavit is ready. No, my lord.
Even the matter says today, he says meet you today after the case over.
No, my lord. What had happened? The affidavit I have already prepared, but I told him that some
No, but then he
clarifications
should be
are
here, the
required.
case is today. You already come yesterday. What's his name?
Lord, name I'm not sure, my lord. My lord, kindly
These
grant
kind of
me.
submissions that he's come to the case is listed today. And the duty of you as an officer of the court and a government advocate to ensure that the proceedings are carried out.
Well, Lord, only thing is that because the honorable court has allowed me to
We take very strong exception to this. He's come since yesterday. He's
So kindly-
after today, this matter on Monday. Yes.
Well, kindly allow me at least a week's time, my lord, just to file the additional
21?
affidavit.
21.
Okay, after 1 week. Yes.
Yes, my lord. Obliged.
That boxer. Yes.
Lordship,
Suppose you're a coach, you can't box anymore in competition.
Lordship, as a coach, we are since as a Meghalaya Boxing Association, we are not of opinion that to depart anyone to participate in the proceedings, participate in the trial. Considering his age and his he has attended the training as coach, the the game where he is not coaching, he may face the trial.
That's what this court
He
wanted
may
to know
face
only.
the trial. He may
Suppose he's
face the
not coach-
trial, and he can, but he has to
Of course
pass
he
the
has to
trial.
of course he has to meet the requirements.
Yes.
But only the submission is made that he's already a coach, so he was not allowed to
But
compete for
providing that,
selection.
yes, providing that he the game which he is coaching, he will not be allowed to.
That's an admitted.
That's an admitted thing. That the discipline is coaching him the weight category, whatever he's coaching. Or what do you mean by that?
The yes,
What
the
game?
the weight category where he
You
is.
mean the same game, not basketball, something else?
The weight category where he is coaching.
They coach in one weight category. Suppose a boxing coach will coach only suppose 50 kilos. How does it work?
No, there is he can coach
He coaches across all categories.
all
now.
categories.
That means he's debarred from selection.
No, for that particular event he cannot. For the
He
rest
was
of
the
the
coach.
rest of the event,
Okay,
where he's
fine,
not
fine.
coaching,
But he
Yes,
can face the
MSP
trial.
were charged today. Should we close it?
Yes.
Has submitted that the writ. Oh, let's take from the beginning. Yes. Since we are closing it.
Only a small request, my lord. If that observation be recorded, my lord, that I'm not precluded from participating or
yes.
sitting for a trial.
Provided
If I
you're
need
not
to
a
meet-
coach in that
that
event.
particular event. my lord.
Yes. Yes. The
It
grievance.
may also be in the judgment that since he has already qualified as a coach, so he will
Yes,
be.
of course. You listen to the judgment. If you feel that something needs to be added or subtracted, you just interrupt. No problem. Yes. This application, this writ petition, has been filed by the petitioner, assailing the action of the respondents number
My lord,
3 and
it
4.
is 3 and 4.
3 and 4.
3 and 4.
3 and 4. In not allowing the writ petitioner, the petitioner, who was a boxer of some standing, to participate in selection trials and other boxing events to represent the state. Stop. Mr. S. Thapa submits that. When was he not? Which date was he not allowed?
My lord, there was 2 events, my lord.
Which
where he-
paragraph?
my lord, paragraph 10.
In army boxer. Huh?
He's from Assam Rifleman.
Yes, Mr. S. Thapa submits that the petitioner, being an army boxer and having obtained the requisite NOC and permission, had approached the respondents 3 and 4 for consideration and for trial, to allow him to be considered for selection to represent the state of Meghalaya, which was, however, denied. Stop. Being aggrieved thereby, or right, stop. It's further submitted that on the said denial, no reasons were afforded to the petitioner. So we therefore praise that appropriate directions be issued in this regard, and for the petition for respondents 3 and 4 to clarify as to the manner in which aspiring athletes, in this case boxing, are considered for selections. Stop. MSP Barsarji, Learned Counsel, who is representing the answering respondents 3 and 4. Has submitted then, has not denied that the petitioner is a boxer standing and had participated in the annual boxing championships.
Lordship, he has not participated in the trial, Lordship.
No, here you've written here 6. How many mentioned the petitioner participated in the Meghalaya State Annual Boxing Championship?
Yes, he
Then,
has.
and awarded bronze medal. Then,
Yes, Lordship, he has already won bronze medal, but
Yeah, so-
for the same category where they are challenging that we have not
no, we're not
sent it.
going there. It says that so this is not what problem that. But here is a boxer of some standing and that had participated in the boxing championships organized by the Meghalaya Boxing Association. So, however, she submits, however, she contends that as the writ petitioner is also a qualified coach, this is the reason for rejection, correct?
Not reason for rejection. He has not participated in the trial also, Lordship. In my annexures, I have already
But he
given.
came for a trial. He didn't
No,
allow
no.
to take part in trials.
No, Lordship. He has not participated. Page number 26 of my annexures, Lordship.
What is this then?
They say, my lord, that
No,
we had not
page
come.
number 26, Lordship.
In fact, I was shunted from the very threshold, my lord. I was not even allowed to.
Lordship, here the name of the participants, Lordship. Till now, we have not. Here, name of the participants are there, Lordship.
26 West Jaintia Boxing Association.
Lordship.
Then 27 Rising Star Boxing Association.
Yes, Lordship. Then 27 is the Rising Star. Here also he has not participated in the trial,
No, I don't
Lordship.
understand submissions.
No, I
Lordship,
don't belong
he
to
has-
any of these clubs, my lord. There's no
Lordship,
question
he,
of.
no, Lordship, he has to participate in any of the trial, Lordship.
No, but he doesn't belong to any club. He's an army boxer.
Army
He doesn't
boxer,
need-
but
see, the thing is that what you have done is, see, you only taken the people from Green Heart Boxing Club, Green Heart, then the Boxing Association of East Khasi Hills, West Jaintia Boxing Association, Rising Star Boxing Association, then Meghalaya Boxing, and this, that's it. Yes.
then page number 29 is that 5th Enlightenment National Boxing Championship to be
Yeah,
held.
this is the boxing trials you had.
Yes, the trials, but he, as an independent candidate also, he has to face the trial, Lordship.
He applied, he didn't allow him.
No, Lordship, he has.
He never applied.
No, there is no evidence
They say-
also. He has
they say I
applied.
did not apply, my lord.
Because there is no.
Where is that application you made?
No, I did not make any application, my lord. I went and sat for the. I wanted to my lord, put myself for
Thereafter-
trial.
Thereafter,
They
Lordship,
blatantly-
due to the COVID situation, Lordship, page number 30 of my annexure, due to the COVID situation, the entire tournament got cancelled. Or we have not sent anything. The cancel the participation.
21.
Page number 30, Lordship. Due to the COVID, we have not sent anyone for the competitions also, Lordship.
Problem. So how he submits that it is not correct that the petitioner had offered himself for selection before the respondents 3 and 4. Stop to substantiate this point. The council has drawn attention, has taken this court to certain annexures showing the names of athletes from different clubs who have applied for selection. So she further submits also that the writ petitioner is also a qualified coach, and as such in any event where he's the coach, where in any event where he has been engaged as such, he shall not be eligible for selection. What else you are submitting?
Lordship, I submitted
That's
that.
it.
That's
No more
it.
submissions, no?
That's it. The only thing is that the fifth enlightenment competition, due to the COVID, we have not.
Yes, in conclusion, the learned counsel, while closing arguments, learned counsel has also submitted that the selections for the selection for which the writ petitioner had allegedly not allowed to take part in did not culminate. Sorry. In any event that he engages, he will not be eligible to put himself up for selection. And next after that, while concluding our arguments, learned counsel allegedly been refused, had been for the selection for which the petitioner claims to have been not permitted to take part in, did not culminate in the sending of any athletes for the boxing event, that is the 5th Elite Men's National Boxing Championships 2021, as the same was cancelled due to COVID stuff. What else you want to say? That's it.
That's it.
Yes. Having heard the counsel of the parties, what appears to be in contention is only the fact that because if he didn't put himself for selection, how can we record that?
That's a my lord. Obviously, that would come from them, my lord. Because
doesn't come from them. Said you said you were
this
rejected.
they say, my lord, I never came, my lord. Actually, I had put myself for trial. I was denied from the door itself. That taking advantage of that
when
fact,
you put some for trial,
that
you
is
don't
why,
put
my
a
lord.
formal application, nothing of the sort.
No, not required, my lord. Whenever selection
then
happens,
other
I just
people
have to,
have given their
because
names.
that they belong to the club. Now, if somebody goes through a club, my lord, there has to be some kind of a representation from the president of the club.
Lordship forms are there. Whenever somebody comes for the trial, he has to fill up the form. At least if that copy of the form
That
also he
forms
can
are
provide.
retained by them, not by me, my lord. I won't have a Xerox facility then
He's
there.
saying that even the forms are accepted.
Lordship forms,
So
if the
we can't
forms.
accept his word also, because the thing is that
That is why, my lord, my prayer.
If you go for selection, you have to fill in your weight category. You have to fill in which you affiliated to which club.
No,
whether you're banned from any participating in, because boxers, there are a lot of restrictions.
Formalities are there, my lord. Formalities. Since I do not belong to any club, my lord. That is why, my lord, my prayer, my lord, can we have a look at my prayer? I knew, my lord, that would something that they would deny, my lord.
Yes. So, what appears to be conditions only the matter regarding the denial of permission to the petitioner to put himself up for selection. Though the same has been denied by the learned counsel petitioner, who has again reiterated her submissions that the petitioner had never approached the respondents, in the interest of justice and of supporting community, this which is disposed of with the direction that the respondents 3 and 4 in any future events where selection trials are held to represent the state shall call for
Open trial.
open trial, wherein candidates interested shall fill in requisite forms and also indicate whether they are a coach in the event or are eligible for selection otherwise. So, the next, in terms of the, I can't pass it any.
Well, only
whether you put it for selection, so you don't enter a door.
My lord, only my small prayer, my lord. If in the event I put up myself for selection, my lord, they should consider me, my lord. And if they are denying,
once they give the form, why won't they consider you?
If they are denying, my lord, there has to be some.
Then you'll have
there has to be some recording of reasons, my lord.
They shall call for open trial. And also, yes, Mata, what I see,
Whether they are coach or
whether they are coach in the event or not. Stop. Rejection of any should be by a written. Rejection of any candidature should be in a written format. Yes.
Rejection, but provided that they should come up. They should come up.
Once they come to a form, rejection I think should be a written rejection.
Yes, but
rejection,
yes, rejection
any,
can be written.
Rejection or acceptance shall then after the trials be furnished to the candidates in a written format.
Yes,
fine.
We
so
used
you
to
being
send.
open, whoever goes selection, you select them.
Yes.
At least they would know, my lord, why they were rejected.
Yes, but provided they come up with the proper formalities, they fill up the form of formalities.
23.
Provided they come up, they
Yes.
filled up the proper formalities.
Yes.
Because if the formalities are not done, Lordship.
We'll add that. Yes.
Yes, Lordship. Obliged.
Yes. We'll correct that order. We'll correct it accordingly.
Just the words formality, Lordship. That may be added, Lordship. Obliged, Lordship.
Yes, where's Mr. Pathak? Yes.
Otherwise, my last leg posting was rejected.
Last leg posting, Mr. Dr. Mosika.
My lord had passed an order on 27/3 saying that since my options are always been found, my lord, to be already filled up, Assam Rifles, if they can suggest me some options and if I can exercise it. On 27/3, Lordship had passed an observation in this regard.
Yeah.
The instruction I have, my lord.
Where's Kakching? You give it to MS Chit, you give the copy instructions to her.
Just now I've sent you.
My lord, it has been
We'll have it next week, yes. We'll dispose of
my
it.
lord, my lord. Let us have a look, my lord.
Yes. Set of instructions have been furnished by Leonard DSGI, a copy which is made over to the Leonard Council with the petitioner. Just a matter of the 1 week. Yes. You look at it, whether it's correct or not.
Obliged.
It's almost correct what the court have done. Very confusing boxing order there.